Welcome to USA Old Coins, the place where history meets treasure. Here, every coin tells a story, from the oldest United States classics that shaped our past to the newest rare discoveries that amaze collectors today. If you love the thrill of uncovering hidden value, exploring the beauty of design, and learning the secrets behind coins worth fortunes, then you're in the right place. Join us as we dive deep into the world of rare U.S. coins, both old and new, and reveal the fascinating details that make them priceless. See this full video. Top 1. The year 2015 gave collectors one of the most historically meaningful coins in the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the United States of America Washington State Quarter Dollar Saratoga. This remarkable coin takes us back to one of the most decisive moments of the American Revolution, the turning point that changed the course of history forever. Released on November 30, 2015, the Saratoga Quarter honors the Saratoga National Historical Park in New York, the site of the famous Battle of Saratoga in 1777. It's a coin that doesn't just shine with beauty, it shines with meaning, capturing a moment of victory, honor, and alliance. The design on this coin is powerful and deeply symbolic. It shows a close-up of a sword being surrendered, British General John Burgoyne handing his weapon to American General Horatio Gates. It's a simple gesture that represents an extraordinary event, the British defeat that gave America new hope and international support during its fight for independence. In the background, engraved in delicate detail, the word Saratoga appears, marking the site where this pivotal moment took place. Above the design, the inscription British Surrender 1777 reminds every viewer of the bravery and unity that led to one of the most significant victories in U.S. history. The sword being handed over is more than a weapon, it's a symbol of triumph, sacrifice, and freedom. It captures the exact instant when America's fight for liberty gained the upper hand. The artist behind this moving design is Barbara Fox, whose work perfectly captures the emotional weight of that moment in 1777. Sculptor Renata Gordon brought it to life in metal with precision and grace, creating a coin that feels alive with history. On the obverse, we find the timeless portrait of George Washington by John Flanagan, a figure who led the Revolution and later became the nation's first president. His image continues to embody the ideals of courage and leadership. Together, the two sides of this coin tell a story of both conflict and peace, defeat and victory, a story that resonates through time. The Saratoga Quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While millions were produced, a few special examples and minting errors have become exceptionally valuable treasures. Some coins show double die errors, where the letters or sword appear slightly doubled under magnification. Others display off-center strikes or die cracks, adding a unique character that collectors find irresistible. Proof versions, especially those struck in silver by the San Francisco Mint, are some of the most beautiful, showcasing mirror-like backgrounds and frosted, sculpted details. Collectors prize these coins not only for their rarity but for their story, a tale of courage, unity, and the birth of a nation that still inspires today. The Battle of Saratoga was more than just a military victory. It was the turning point of the Revolutionary War. The American triumph convinced France to formally ally with the United States, providing crucial support that ultimately led to victory and independence. Holding this coin in your hand is like holding a piece of that victory, a reminder of how much determination and sacrifice went into building the freedom we enjoy today. Every line and curve in this coin's design tells that story, the careful surrender of the sword, the steady hands of both generals, the respect and dignity in a moment of defeat and honor. It's one of those rare coins that combines history, art, and symbolism so perfectly that it speaks to anyone who looks at it. For collectors, the Saratoga Quarter is more than just another release. It's a masterpiece that embodies one of America's proudest achievements. The design's simplicity makes it even more striking. There are no distractions, just two hands, one offering a sword and the other accepting it, an image of victory earned through struggle. Even the smallest details, like the texture of the sword's handle or the folds of the uniforms, are captured with precision, showing the mint's exceptional craftsmanship. Over the years, collectors have found certain mint error examples selling for incredible amounts due to their rarity and perfect condition. Coins graded in mint state or proof condition are particularly sought after, especially those with mirror-like surfaces and flawless details. What makes this coin even more special is its connection to real history, a coin that doesn't just represent a place but a defining event that shaped a nation's destiny. For historians and numismatists alike, the Saratoga quarter holds immense emotional and educational value. It tells a story every American should know. It reminds us of the resilience, unity, and courage that built a nation from the ground up, and how even in moments of surrender, there can be honor and respect. Every time you look at this coin, you're reminded that freedom was hard-won, earned by ordinary people who stood up against impossible odds. This coin doesn't just commemorate a battle, it celebrates the very spirit of America, determination, justice, and victory through perseverance. If you ever come across a 2015 Saratoga quarter, take a closer look. You might be holding a piece of history that's worth far more than its face value, and indeed, some rare and flawless examples of the 2015 United States of America Washington State quarter dollar Saratoga have been known to reach an incredible value of $55,000. If you find one of these coins, tell us in the comments below about your coins so our channel can help you learn their true worth. Don't forget to subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and like this video to support our growing community of passionate coin collectors and history lovers. Top 2. The year 2000 introduced one of the most patriotic and historically rich coins in the entire 50-state quarters program, the United States of America Washington State quarter dollar Massachusetts. This coin beautifully captures the pride, courage, and revolutionary spirit of the Bay State, where the American fight for independence first began. Released on January 3, 2000, the Massachusetts quarter was the first state coin issued that year and the sixth in the series. It immediately captured the imagination of collectors across the country with its powerful design and historical symbolism. At first glance, the design commands attention. It features the image of the Minuteman, a statue standing in the heart of Concord, Massachusetts, a timeless symbol of bravery and the fight for freedom. The Minutemen were citizen soldiers, ordinary men who took up arms at a moment's notice to defend their homes and liberty during the American Revolution. Behind the Minuteman, you can see a textured outline of the state of Massachusetts itself, reminding everyone that this small but mighty state was the birthplace of the American Revolution. The words "the Bay State" appear proudly above the design, celebrating Massachusetts' nickname, a name that has echoed through centuries of history and progress. The coin's reverse design was created by artist Thomas D. Rogers Sr., whose work perfectly captures the strength and determination of the early American patriots. Every line of the Minuteman's uniform, every detail of his musket, speaks of courage and resilience. On the obverse side of the coin rests the familiar and dignified portrait of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan. His steady gaze has been a part of U.S. quarters since 1932 and continues to symbolize leadership and unity. Together, these two sides of the coin represent the story of America's birth, one side a portrait of the nation's first leader, and the other a reminder of the citizens who made independence possible. The Massachusetts quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Millions were produced, but as collectors know, it's the rare and unique examples that truly shine in the numismatic world. Some coins from this issue display fascinating mint errors, double die strikes, off-center images, or die cracks that add a distinct personality to each piece. These imperfections make certain quarters extremely valuable. Even small variations in minting, like extra metal lines or slight misalignments in the outline of the state, can raise the worth of a coin dramatically. Collectors especially prize proof and silver-proof editions made at the San Francisco Mint. Their mirror-like surfaces and frosted details transform an already beautiful coin into a stunning piece of art. But beyond its craftsmanship, the Massachusetts quarter carries an emotional weight, a connection to the people who stood on Lexington Green and Concord Bridge, risking everything for freedom. When you hold this coin, you hold a piece of history, a tribute to the courage that sparked a revolution and forever changed the course of the world. The Minuteman's posture on the coin is confident, steady, and ready. He's not just a soldier, he's a symbol of every American who values independence and responsibility. The design captures both motion and stillness, as if he's standing at the threshold of history, waiting for the call to action. For many collectors, this coin represents the essence of America's story, ordinary people uniting for an extraordinary cause even 2 decades after its release. The Massachusetts quarter remains one of the most beloved coins in the entire 50-state quarters collection. Its design perfectly balances simplicity and strength, making it instantly recognizable and unforgettable. Some examples, especially those in mint state condition, have sold for impressive sums at auctions due to their rarity, beauty, and condition. Collectors continue to seek high-grade versions, particularly coins graded MS68 or higher, pristine pieces that show no signs of wear and retain their original luster. This coin is more than just a quarter, it's a symbol of pride for the state of Massachusetts and for all Americans who cherish the ideals of liberty and unity. It reminds us of the courage that was born on American soil, courage that still defines the nation today. Every detail, from the Minuteman's musket to the state outline behind him, tells a story of defiance and determination. For anyone who loves history, patriotism, or the artistry of American coins, the Massachusetts quarter is a treasure worth admiring. The coin that connects past and present, a small piece of metal carrying centuries of meaning and sacrifice. Even if found in everyday change, this coin stands as a reminder of the bravery that shaped the nation's destiny. So, take a closer look at your quarters, because you might be holding something truly extraordinary, and some rare and flawless examples of the 2000 United States of America Washington State quarter dollar Massachusetts have been known to reach an astounding value of $100,000. If you happen to find one of these coins, share it with us in the comments below so our channel can help you learn its true worth. Don't forget to subscribe, comment about your coins, and like this video to support our growing community of coin lovers and history enthusiasts. Top 3. In 2022, the United States Mint released a quarter that not only celebrated American history but also honored the courage and ambition of a true pioneer, Bessie Coleman. This coin became one of the most inspiring pieces in the American Women Quarters program, reminding everyone that dreams can take flight, even when the odds seem impossible. The United States of America Washington State quarter dollar featuring Bessie Coleman is a breathtaking tribute to the first African American and Native American woman to earn a pilot's license. Her story is one of strength, determination, and the unstoppable will to soar above boundaries. When collectors first saw this coin, they were immediately captivated by its stunning design and the powerful symbolism it carries. It's not just another quarter, it's a celebration of human achievement and the fight to break barriers. The reverse side of the coin features a beautifully detailed image of Bessie Coleman in her pilot gear, confidently gazing toward the sky. Her expression captures courage, passion, and pride, qualities that made her a legend. Behind her, the scene depicts her in flight, piloting an early airplane against the backdrop of clouds and open skies, symbolizing her groundbreaking accomplishments and fearless spirit. The design was created by Chris Costello and engraved by Eric David Custer, whose artistry perfectly captures Bessie Coleman's historic legacy. Every line, every curve, tells a story of perseverance and triumph. The obverse of the coin carries the timeless portrait of George Washington, redesigned by Laura Garden Fraser. This modern update gives Washington a stronger, more refined presence, making this series stand out among all quarters before it. Bessie Coleman's story is nothing short of extraordinary. Born in 1892, she grew up during a time when neither women nor people of color were allowed to become pilots in the United States. Yet, she refused to give up on her dream. She saved every dollar she could and traveled to France, where she earned her international pilot's license in 1921, a milestone that made history around the world. When she returned home, Bessie became a flying sensation. She performed daring air shows, amazed audiences, and inspired future generations to believe that no dream is too high to chase. The 2022 quarter honoring her is not just a coin, it's a message of empowerment. It celebrates courage in the face of adversity and honors a woman who opened the skies for everyone who came after her. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Collectors value all versions, but certain rare varieties and errors have made a few coins especially sought after. Some coins show die cracks, double strikes, or subtle minting variations that turn ordinary quarters into valuable collectibles. Even proof versions from the San Francisco Mint, with their mirror-like backgrounds and frosted designs, have captured the attention of serious collectors worldwide. the coin's composition remains the same as other modern quarters, copper-nickel clad, yet its meaning and design elevate it far beyond its face value. Holding this coin feels like holding a piece of history, a reminder of someone who defied gravity and prejudice to make her mark in the world. Collectors and history enthusiasts alike have been moved by this coin's beauty and symbolism, making it one of the most meaningful modern quarters in circulation. The American Women Quarters program aimed to honor remarkable women, but the Bessie Coleman quarter stood out as one of the most inspiring in the entire collection. Every detail on this coin, from the folds in her flight suit to the wings of her aircraft, captures the essence of her pioneering journey. Her determination continues to motivate dreamers everywhere. People who look at this coin and realize that barriers are meant to be broken. It's not just about aviation, it's about courage, faith, and believing in yourself when no one else does. The Bessie Coleman quarter serves as a bridge between the past and the future, reminding us how far America has come and how much further it can still go. Even in today's world, this coin resonates deeply, inspiring young women, aviators, and dreamers to chase their passions fearlessly. For coin collectors, it's more than just a design or a mint mark, it's a living tribute to a woman who changed history through sheer willpower and unshakable spirit. And because of its symbolic importance, its limited mintage varieties, and rare mint errors, this quarter has quickly gained attention in the numismatic community. Some pristine examples in perfect uncirculated or proof condition have fetched astonishing prices at auctions and private sales. Finding one of these rare coins in flawless condition is like discovering a piece of living history that tells a story of hope and determination. Collectors everywhere now seek the 2022 Bessie Coleman quarter not only for its beauty but for the message it carries, one that reminds us that the sky is never the limit. So next time you see a quarter in your pocket change, take a closer look. It might just be this extraordinary coin honoring a legend of the skies. And some rare and flawless examples of the 2022 United States of America Washington State quarter dollar Bessie Coleman have been known to reach an incredible value of $15,000. If you have one of these coins, let us know in the comments so our channel can help you discover its true worth. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, comment about your coins, and like this video to stay connected with the world of rare and valuable coins. Top 4. The year 1999 marked a new era for American coinage, the beginning of the remarkable 50-state quarters program. And among the earliest and most historically rich coins from that launch year stands the United States of America Washington State quarter dollar New Jersey. A coin that not only captures a defining moment in American history but also tells the story of bravery, unity, and freedom. When collectors first laid eyes on the New Jersey quarter, they were instantly drawn to its powerful imagery. This coin takes you back to the bitterly cold winter of 1776, a time when the fate of the American Revolution hung by a thread. The reverse design features one of the most iconic scenes in American history: General George Washington crossing the Delaware River. This daring event, immortalized in paintings, symbolizes courage against all odds and the spirit of independence that defined a nation. The coin's design was created by artist Alfred Miletsky, who skillfully translated one of America's greatest historical paintings into a compact masterpiece of metal. Every detail, from the rippling water to the soldiers' determined expressions, brings the scene to life. The depiction shows Washington standing tall at the front of the boat, surrounded by his men as they cross the icy river on Christmas night in 1776. Their mission: a surprise attack on Hessian forces in Trenton that would change the course of the war. This dramatic moment symbolizes America's will to fight for freedom even in the harshest conditions. It's a story of courage, leadership, and belief in a dream greater than oneself. On the coin's reverse, the words "Crossroads of the Revolution" appear proudly, a tribute to New Jersey's crucial role during the Revolutionary War. The state was the site of more than 100 battles and skirmishes, making it a true battleground for liberty. The obverse side of the coin carries the familiar portrait of George Washington by sculptor John Flanagan. His steady gaze reminds us of the strength and leadership that guided the young nation through uncertain times. The New Jersey quarter was the third coin released in 1999, following Delaware and Pennsylvania, and it instantly became one of the most admired designs in the series. Minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, millions were produced, yet a small number of rare errors and high-grade examples have become incredibly valuable over time. Some coins exhibit double die errors, while others show off-center strikes or die cracks that add uniqueness and rarity. These minting anomalies have captured the fascination of collectors everywhere. Proof versions, particularly those made at the San Francisco Mint in silver, are prized for their mirror-like finish and sharp contrast. They showcase the design in breathtaking clarity, elevating the coin to an art form. Even circulated versions can hold value if they feature certain minting imperfections or remain in pristine condition. Each small variation tells a unique story about the minting process. For many, the New Jersey quarter is more than a coin, it's a miniature monument to perseverance and vision. It commemorates the courage of men who risked everything for independence. The scene on the coin is full of motion, the flowing river, the pushing oars, and the determined faces all evoke the sense of urgency and purpose that defined that fateful night. Collectors often describe it as one of the most beautifully composed quarters in the entire series. Its historical resonance makes it both a collectible and a piece of national pride. When you hold this coin, you're not just holding metal, you're holding a moment frozen in time, a tribute to those who shaped the destiny of the United States. Each detail reminds you of the sacrifices made during America's early struggle for freedom. It's more than just currency, it's a story etched in silver and copper. As time has passed, collectors have come to cherish the New Jersey quarter for its powerful storytelling and classic design. It connects history, art, and patriotism in a way few coins can. High-grade examples, especially those graded MS68 or higher, have become extremely valuable due to their rarity and flawless appearance. Auction houses and collectors continue to seek these coins, recognizing them as among the most historically meaningful of the early state quarters. Even among modern issues, this coin stands as a timeless reminder of leadership and resilience. Its value goes far beyond money, it represents a nation's determination to be free. This quarter serves as a bridge between the struggles of the past and the pride of the present. Every time it changes hands, it passes along a piece of that story. New Jersey's nickname, Crossroads of the Revolution, captures its role perfectly, the place where strategy, sacrifice, and unity came together to shape a nation. In that sense, the coin doesn't just honor New Jersey, it honors the very spirit of America. Collectors who treasure this coin see it not just as part of a collection, but as a symbol of the bravery that defines the American story. Even today, more than 2 centuries after the events it depicts, the message of this coin remains powerful. When courage leads the way, anything is possible. Every curve, every engraving on this coin carries the soul of history, a reminder that freedom was earned through perseverance and belief. So, next time you look at a New Jersey quarter, take a moment to appreciate the story it tells, a story of hope, unity, and a daring journey that changed the world. And some rare and flawless examples of the 1999 United States of America. Washington State Quarter Dollar New Jersey have been known to reach an astonishing value of $104,000. If you have one of these coins, share it in the comments so our channel can help you find out its true worth. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, comment about your coins, and like this video to support our growing community of coin collectors and history lovers. Top 5. The year 2001 brought collectors one of the most charming and scenic designs in the entire 50-state quarters program, the United States of America Washington State Quarter Dollar Vermont. This coin captures the natural beauty and historic spirit of the Green Mountain State, blending nature, history, and pride into one unforgettable piece of American coinage. When the Vermont quarter was released, it instantly stood out. Unlike the bold revolutionary imagery of earlier state coins, this design offered something peaceful yet deeply meaningful, a reflection of Vermont's soul. The reverse of the coin showcases a tranquil yet powerful scene, a man tapping maple trees to collect sap, framed by the majestic Camel's Hump Mountain in the background. It's a moment frozen in time, representing both tradition and the harmony between man and nature. The design was created by artist T. James Farrell, who perfectly captured Vermont's identity as a land of rugged landscapes, hardworking people, and timeless values. The maple trees are more than just a detail, they are Vermont's pride. The state is famous for its maple syrup production, and this coin pays tribute to that sweet, enduring legacy. The phrase freedom and unity, which appears proudly on the coin, has been Vermont's state motto for more than 2 centuries. It's a perfect expression of the balance between individual liberty and community strength that defines the state's spirit. The obverse side of the coin carries the classic portrait of George Washington by sculptor John Flanagan, the same design that has graced quarters since 1932. His calm, noble expression ties the coin's message of perseverance to the founding ideals of the nation. When the Vermont quarter entered circulation on August 6, 2001, it became the 14th coin in the 50-state quarters program. Its calm and detailed imagery immediately made it a favorite among collectors. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each producing millions of pieces, but as with many state quarters, a few rare versions and minting errors have become highly valuable treasures. Some Vermont quarters feature die cracks, off-center strikes, and double die errors, making them incredibly rare and desirable in the collecting world. There are also proof versions from the San Francisco Mint, crafted with beautiful mirror-like finishes and frosted details that make every line of the design stand out with crystal clarity. Even circulated versions in pristine condition are sought after, as this coin's design ages gracefully and remains one of the most picturesque in the series. For collectors, the Vermont quarter is not just a coin, it's a glimpse into a slower, more peaceful time. A tribute to the hard-working farmers and craftsmen who shaped the state's heritage. The scene on the coin tells a story of patience, dedication, and connection to the land. The act of tapping maple trees for syrup requires skill, timing, and respect for nature, qualities that reflect the character of Vermont itself. The mountain in the background, Camel's Hump, is one of the state's most beloved landmarks. It rises tall and proud, symbolizing endurance and the enduring beauty of Vermont's wilderness. Every detail of the design carries meaning, from the flowing saplines to the standing figure. A person who represents both past and present generations of Vermonters. A coin that feels alive, like a postcard from the heart of New England, even for those who have never visited Vermont. This quarter gives a glimpse into the quiet majesty of the state, the snow, the forests, and the people who cherish them. The Vermont quarter's beauty lies in its simplicity. It doesn't depict war or politics, it celebrates life, nature, and the values that bind a community together. Over the years, collectors have grown increasingly fond of this coin, and its value has risen steadily, especially for uncirculated and proof examples. High-grade coins, graded MS68 or higher, are especially prized for their perfect details and brilliant luster. Auction houses and private collectors alike have recognized this coin's charm, leading to some truly impressive sale prices. Beyond its monetary worth, the Vermont quarter stands as a symbol of environmental respect and cultural pride, a reminder that America's strength lies in its diversity and traditions. The phrase freedom and unity resonates not just with Vermonters, but with anyone who values independence while still believing in the power of community. This is what makes the Vermont quarter so special. It speaks to the heart. It's both simple and profound, humble yet inspiring. Each time this coin changes hands, it carries with it a message of hard work, beauty, and balance, qualities that define Vermont's history and its people. The combination of nature's elegance and human effort captured in metal makes this coin a standout among modern American issues. Collectors and everyday coin enthusiasts alike continue to search for rare varieties, especially those with minting flaws or proof perfection. And who knows, your next handful of change might just hold a small piece of American artistry worth far more than you'd expect. And some rare and flawless examples of the 2001 United States of America Washington State quarter dollar Vermont have been known to reach an extraordinary value of $98,000. If you discover one of these coins, share it with us in the comments so our channel can help you uncover its true worth. Don't forget to subscribe, comment about your coins, and like this video to stay connected with our community of collectors and coin lovers. Top 6. In 2009, a unique and powerful coin was released that carried both history and pride: the United States of America Washington State Quarter Dollar District of Columbia. This coin was not just another design in the series, it was a tribute to the capital of the nation, the heart of American democracy, and the home of its most iconic landmarks. When collectors first saw this coin, they were captivated by its bold and inspiring imagery. The District of Columbia quarter stands apart for its cultural significance and the story it tells about struggle, resilience, and the power of music. The reverse design features the legendary jazz musician Duke Ellington, seated proudly at a grand piano. It's the first time an African American appeared alone on a circulating U.S. coin, a moment of monumental importance in American numismatic history, designed by Joel Iskowitz and sculpted by Don Everhart. This coin celebrates not only the city of Washington, D.C., but also its incredible contributions to the arts, culture, and civil rights. Duke Ellington's presence on the coin symbolizes creativity, progress, and the unifying power of music. His life and work reflected the very soul of the nation's capital, a place of inspiration and resilience. Below his portrait, the words "Justice for All" are proudly inscribed, serving as both a reminder and a promise. It reflects the city's ongoing efforts for representation and equality, themes deeply woven into the American story. The obverse of the coin features the timeless portrait of George Washington by John Flanagan, a fitting companion to Ellington's image on the reverse. Together, they represent leadership and creativity, two pillars of the nation's identity. Released in January 2009, the District of Columbia Quarter marked the beginning of the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters program, which followed the highly successful 50-state quarters series. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. And though millions were produced, certain rare variations have become incredibly valuable to collectors. Some coins display fascinating minting errors, such as double die strikes or weak impressions, that dramatically increase their worth in the collector's market. Proof versions from the San Francisco Mint, particularly the silver proofs, showcase the design in extraordinary clarity, the polished surfaces making every detail shine brilliantly. The coin's design captures the elegance and spirit of Duke Ellington, his fingers poised above the keys, ready to bring music to life. It's a tribute not just to a man, but to an entire cultural movement that shaped American history. Duke Ellington was born in Washington, D.C., in 1899, and grew up to become one of the greatest jazz composers and bandleaders of all time. His influence reached far beyond music. He became a symbol of excellence and artistic pride for generations. Why featuring him on the quarter, the U.S. Mint honored both his genius and the vibrant heritage of the capital city he called home. For collectors, the District of Columbia quarter represents much more than its face value. It embodies artistry, diversity, and a celebration of American culture. The inclusion of the phrase "justice for all" also gives this coin a deeper social and political meaning, a reflection of Washington, D.C.'s long-standing quest for representation in Congress. Every time you look at this coin, you see more than just metal, you see a message. It's a call for fairness, creativity, and national unity. The combination of Duke Ellington's musical legacy and Washington's symbolic leadership makes this one of the most meaningful coins in modern American history. Collectors often say that this coin speaks, and in many ways, it truly does. It speaks of freedom, equality, and the beauty of expression. The 2009 District of Columbia quarter is also notable for being the first in a 6-coin series that celebrated not states, but the nation's capital and its territories, expanding the story of America's identity. Its artistic quality and cultural weight make it a standout piece in any collection. Whether you're a beginner or an expert numismatist, high-grade examples in perfect uncirculated or proof condition have become especially valuable, with some commanding impressive prices at auctions. The sharpness of the piano's keys, the intricate detailing on Ellington's jacket, and the precise lettering all make this design one of the most elegant of its era. For many collectors, this coin represents a bridge between the historical and the modern, connecting Washington's political legacy to the cultural revolution of jazz. Every aspect of the coin, from its composition to its message, was crafted with care to honor a city that stands at the heart of America's story. Holding this coin feels like holding a piece of music, full of rhythm, history, and meaning. It's a melody in metal, telling the story of resilience and creativity. Even today, more than a decade after its release, the District of Columbia quarter remains a symbol of pride for Americans and collectors around the world, a reminder that the capital city is not just a place of politics, but a living, breathing center of art and human spirit. So, if you come across this remarkable quarter, take a moment to appreciate its beauty and the message it carries, one that continues to inspire generations. and some rare and flawless examples of the 2009 United States of America Washington State Quarter Dollar District of Columbia have been known to reach a remarkable value of $73,000. If you happen to find one of these special coins, let us know in the comments so our channel can help you discover its true worth. Don't forget to subscribe, comment about your coins, and like this video to stay connected with our growing community of collectors and coin enthusiasts. Top 7. The year 2000 gave coin collectors one of the most striking designs in the entire 50-state quarters program, the United States of America Washington State Quarter Dollar, New Hampshire. This coin is more than just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of natural wonder, endurance, and the proud spirit of the Granite State. When the New Hampshire quarter was released, it immediately caught attention for its rugged beauty and deep historical meaning. It celebrated not only the state's rich history but also one of its most famous natural landmarks, a formation that once stood tall and proud over the White Mountains. The reverse of the coin features the legendary Old Man of the Mountain, a rock formation that looked uncannily like the profile of a human face. This natural wonder became a powerful symbol of New Hampshire's identity for generations. Carved by the forces of nature over thousands of years, the Old Man of the Mountain represented strength, resilience, and independence, qualities deeply rooted in the character of New Hampshire's people. The design was created by artist William Cousins, who brilliantly captured the cliffside figure in stunning detail. To the right of the image are the words Old Man of the Mountain and the state motto Live Free or Die, one of the boldest and most passionate mottos of any U.S. state. That phrase, originally spoken by Revolutionary War hero General John Stark, reflects the fierce independence and freedom-loving nature of New Hampshire's history. The coin's obverse side features the classic portrait of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan, the same design that has appeared on U.S. quarters since 1932. Released on August 7, 2000, the New Hampshire quarter was the 9th coin in the 50-state quarters program, and it quickly became a collector favorite. What makes this coin so memorable is the emotion it evokes. It connects people not only to a beautiful piece of geography but also to a powerful sense of heritage and identity. Sadly, the real Old Man of the Mountain collapsed in May 2003, just a few years after the coin's release. That tragedy gave the coin an even deeper significance, as it now preserves the image of a landmark that nature took away. For collectors, this makes the New Hampshire quarter a permanent tribute, a way to hold history in the palm of your hand. The coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with millions produced across the country. Yet, certain rare examples stand out for their unique characteristics and high value. Some versions feature striking errors such as double die obverse or off-center strikes, making them incredibly desirable to coin enthusiasts. Proof and silverproof versions minted in San Francisco are particularly admired for their sharp detail and mirror-like finish. They display the mountain's contours and textures with breathtaking realism. Collectors love how this coin combines the beauty of nature with the enduring spirit of freedom. It's not just a coin, it's a work of art and a piece of American pride. The rugged cliffs, the bold motto, and the memory of a vanished landmark all come together in a design that feels timeless and powerful. When you hold this coin, you can almost feel the cold mountain air and see the face of stone gazing out over the wilderness. It's a connection to the land itself. This coin also stands as a testament to New Hampshire's individuality, a small state with a mighty voice in the story of America. Its motto, Live Free or Die, continues to inspire generations who believe that liberty is worth any price. Every detail of the design, from the carved rock to the simple elegance of the text, reminds us of the enduring bond between people and place. For those who collect state quarters, the New Hampshire edition represents a perfect balance between natural beauty and patriotic symbolism. Over time, high-grade uncirculated and proof versions have gained significant value in the numismatic world. The rarity of flawless examples makes them even more desirable. Coins graded MS68 or higher are especially prized, as they showcase the design's full brilliance with no signs of wear. This quarter also holds a special place in the hearts of New Englanders, who see it as a piece of their state's spirit preserved forever in metal. The story behind the coin, and the real-life collapse of the Old Man of the Mountain, adds a bittersweet note that makes it even more meaningful. It's a reminder that time changes everything, but history endures through the art we create and the symbols we cherish. collectors often say that this coin feels alive, carrying the strength and pride of the mountains it represents. Its design continues to inspire new generations of collectors who see beauty not only in perfection but also in memory. So next time you come across a New Hampshire quarter, take a closer look. It's not just another coin, but a portrait of a legend, and some rare and flawless examples of the 2000 United States of America Washington State Quarter Dollar New Hampshire have been known to reach an astonishing value of $90,000. If you happen to find one of these coins, tell us in the comments so our channel can help you learn its true worth. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, comment about your coins, and like this video to join our growing community of collectors and coin lovers. Top 8. The United States of America Washington State Quarter Dollar Cumberland Gap 2016 is a coin that tells a story of courage, exploration, and the spirit of discovery that built a nation. It is not just a piece of metal, it is a monument in miniature to one of the most important frontiers in American history. When this quarter was released in 2016, it became the 32nd coin in the America the Beautiful Quarters program, representing the state of Kentucky. The Cumberland Gap itself was a key passage through the Appalachian Mountains, used by early pioneers to journey westward into the unexplored lands of the frontier. The design on the reverse of this coin is breathtaking. It shows a frontiersman standing proudly, rifle in hand, gazing toward the west, the direction of the new world that awaited. Above him are the words "First Doorway to the West," a phrase that perfectly captures the spirit of exploration that defined early America. That frontiersman symbolizes thousands of brave settlers who traveled through the Cumberland Gap, a natural passage discovered and explored by the legendary Daniel Boone in the late 1700s. This pathway became the key route for those who dreamed of new beginnings beyond the mountains. The design was created by Barbara Fox and sculpted by Joseph Mena, both of whom brilliantly brought history to life on a coin only 24.26 millimeters wide. Every fold in the frontiersman's clothing and every curve of the mountain landscape tells a piece of this grand story. The obverse of the coin, as always, features the timeless portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan, linking this piece of modern artistry to the long tradition of American coinage. When the Cumberland Gap quarter was released, collectors across the country were drawn to its meaning, a reminder of the daring and resilience that shaped the American frontier. It quickly became one of the most admired designs of the decade. The Cumberland Gap itself, located where Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia meet, is a place rich in legend. It was carved by centuries of wind, rain, and time, forming a natural gateway through the Appalachian Mountains. For centuries, Native American tribes used this path, long before pioneers began their westward journeys. Later, it became the route for settlers and traders who helped expand the boundaries of the young nation. Holding this coin feels like holding a piece of that history, a bridge between the past and the present, cast in shining copper and nickel. The reverse design carries deep symbolism. The man looking west stands not just for one explorer, but for the human desire to discover, to move forward, and to seek freedom and opportunity. Minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, millions of these quarters were produced. But as with many state and park quarters, rare errors and pristine high-grade versions have made some of them extremely valuable. Among collectors, versions with full sharp details, strong strikes, and untouched surfaces are the most sought after. Proof versions, particularly those in silver, gleam with exquisite detail and are often the centerpiece of coin collections. Some error coins, such as off-center strikes, die clashes, and double dies, have been found, adding even more fascination and rarity to this quarter's story. The artistry of this coin lies in its simplicity. A single man, a gun, and a horizon, all symbols of the courage it took to step into the unknown. The inscriptions Cumberland Gap, Kentucky, 2016, and E Pluribus Unum remind us that every corner of this nation has a story worth telling. Easy to see why collectors and history enthusiasts alike treasure this coin. It is not only a reminder of Kentucky's frontier heritage but also a celebration of the pioneering spirit that still defines America. Each time you look at this quarter, you can almost feel the wind of the mountains and the determination of those who walked through the gap in search of a better life. For Kentucky, the Cumberland Gap is more than geography, it's the heart of the state's history, a symbol of progress and hope. This coin captures that feeling perfectly, allowing everyone who owns it to hold a piece of that dream in their hand. Collectors often say that this is one of the most storytelling designs of all the America the Beautiful quarters. It doesn't just show a scene, it tells an epic of courage, and just like the explorers it honors, this coin has its own journey, passing from mint to pocket, from pocket to collection, and from collector to collector over time. Uncirculated versions with perfect mint luster have gained remarkable value. Each detail, from the rifle's edge to the mountain ridge, shines under the right light. For numismatists, the Cumberland Gap quarter represents both beauty and bravery. It's a tribute to the unstoppable will that built a nation out of wilderness. Its story connects every collector to those who once stood on the edge of the frontier, looking toward a world they had yet to discover. Whether you're a seasoned coin expert or just someone who enjoys history, this quarter invites you to imagine that journey west, the courage, the challenge, and the dream. So the next time you see a 2016 Cumberland Gap quarter, take a closer look. It's not just spare change, it's a story of freedom carved into metal, and some rare, high-grade examples of the 2016 United States of America Washington State $quarter Cumberland Gap have reached an impressive value of $46,000. If you have one of these coins, comment below so our channel can help you find out its real worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment about your coins, and like this video to support our growing community of coin collectors and history lovers. Top 9. The United States of America Washington State $quarter Great Smoky Mountains 2014 is a breathtaking coin that celebrates one of the most visited and beloved national parks in the United States. It tells a story of misty peaks, wild beauty, and the enduring connection between nature and the American spirit. Released in early 2014, this coin was the first in that year's America the Beautiful Quarters series and the 21st overall in the program. Representing the state of Tennessee, it showcases the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, a place where ancient ridges meet endless forests and history whispers through every trail. The reverse of the coin features an intricate and serene design created by Chris Costello and sculpted by Renata Gordon. At its center stands a rustic log cabin nestled among the rolling hills, surrounded by trees that seem to stretch endlessly into the horizon. In the distance, the misty peaks of the Smokies rise gracefully, their soft outlines perfectly capturing the park's haunting beauty. Above the cabin, a turkey is seen in flight, a powerful symbol of wilderness and freedom. The design captures a moment of stillness, like an early morning in the Smokies when the sun begins to lift the fog and nature slowly awakens. It's peaceful yet full of life, echoing the charm of the region it represents. The obverse of the coin carries the timeless portrait of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan, whose image has graced the U.S. quarter since 1932. His calm and resolute face reminds us of leadership and history, while the reverse connects us to the natural wonders of the land he helped found. The Great Smoky Mountains are more than a park. They're a living museum of biodiversity and a symbol of natural preservation. This coin honors that legacy beautifully, capturing the park's rugged charm in miniature. When this quarter was released, it quickly became a favorite among collectors. Many were drawn to its simple yet powerful design, a scene that speaks to both history and nature's timeless beauty. The cabin featured on the coin represents the pioneering spirit of early settlers who made their homes in the Smokies. These cabins, built with hand-hewn logs and simple craftsmanship, were once scattered across the valleys and foothills. Every detail of the coin, from the shingles on the cabin roof to the feathers of the turkey, reflects exceptional artistry and precision. It's a tribute not just to the land but to the people who lived in harmony with it. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park straddles the border between Tennessee and North Carolina and draws millions of visitors every year. This quarter serves as a lasting reminder of that natural wonder. Minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, millions of these quarters were produced, but as always, it's the rare errors and pristine specimens that capture the attention of serious collectors. Some quarters from this issue feature striking minting errors, such as die cracks, double dies, or off-center strikes, all of which make them extremely valuable. Proof and silver-proof versions from the San Francisco Mint are especially prized for their mirror-like shine and flawless detail. Even without errors, a high-grade uncirculated quarter from this series can be worth far more than its face value. depending on condition and demand. For many coin enthusiasts, the Great Smoky Mountains quarter is more than a collectible, it's a work of art. The balance between landscape and history creates a design that feels alive and meaningful. It also serves as a gentle reminder of the importance of conservation and the protection of America's natural treasures. Holding this coin, one can almost imagine the crisp mountain air, the song of distant birds, and the quiet rustling of trees that have stood for centuries. The subtle shading and detail on the coin create a real sense of depth. You can almost feel the mist between the mountains. The inscriptions Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee, 2014, and E Pluribus Unum give the coin a proud and timeless identity. Collectors often describe this quarter as one of the most peaceful designs of the entire America the Beautiful series. A coin that invites reflection and appreciation, and as with many beautiful quarters, its value has grown over the years, particularly for examples found in exceptional condition. The Great Smoky Mountains quarter connects art, history, and nature in a single, shining piece of American heritage. It honors a landscape that has inspired generations and continues to represent the beauty of the United States. Every time this coin changes hands, it carries a story of explorers, settlers, wildlife, and the land itself. If you look closely, the craftsmanship reveals the skill and passion of the artists who brought it to life. This coin, though small in size, holds a grand and timeless message, one of peace, preservation, and the power of nature's beauty. Collectors and history lovers alike continue to treasure it, not only for its value but for the history and artistry it represents. So, if you come across a 2014 Great Smoky Mountains quarter, take a moment to admire its design and the story it tells. And some rare, high-quality examples of the 2014 United States of America Washington State quarter dollar Great Smoky Mountains have reached an impressive value of $47,000. If you find one, comment below so our channel can help you learn its true worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment about your coins, and like this video to support our growing community of coin lovers and history enthusiasts. Top 10. The United States of America Washington State quarter dollar Bombay Hook 2015 is a masterpiece of modern coinage, a small piece of metal that captures the serene beauty and quiet magic of Delaware's most treasured wildlife refuge. This coin isn't just currency, it's a window into nature, art, and American heritage. Released in 2015, this quarter became the 29th coin in the America the Beautiful Quarters program. It honors the Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge, one of the most breathtaking and ecologically rich sites in the United States. Located along the Delaware Bay, Bombay Hook is a haven for migratory birds and countless other species. The 2015 quarter pays tribute to this natural wonder with a design that feels almost alive, tranquil yet full of movement and grace. The reverse side of the coin was designed by Joel Iskowitz and sculpted by Phoebe Hemphill, two of the U.S. Mint's most talented artists. Together, they created a design that captures the peaceful essence of this unique landscape. At the center of the design, two elegant herons, a great blue heron and a snowy egret, stand gracefully in the shallow waters of the refuge. The stillness of their reflection and the rippling water around them create a breathtaking sense of calm. Behind them stretches the endless expanse of marshlands and distant trees, reminding viewers of the vast and untouched beauty of the Bombay Hook wetlands. The details are stunning. Every feather, ripple, and blade of grass is carved with precision, making this coin one of the most artistic issues of the entire America the Beautiful series. Above the scene, the words Bombay Hook are inscribed proudly, along with Delaware, 2015, and E Pluribus Unum, connecting the natural serenity of the design to the national identity of the United States. The obverse of the coin features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932, symbolizing strength and leadership throughout American history. This pairing of Washington's resolute face and the peaceful wildlife scene creates a perfect balance between human achievement and natural wonder. When the Bombay Hook quarter was first released, it instantly became a favorite among collectors for its graceful composition and realistic depiction of wildlife. It tells a story not of war or industry, but of stillness, a reminder of how precious America's natural lands truly are. The Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge itself covers more than 15,000 acres of marshland and tidal flats. It's a sanctuary for countless birds, including egrets, geese, herons, and sandpipers. This coin serves as both a tribute and a call to preserve these natural spaces for future generations. Minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, the 2015 Bombay hook quarter was struck in large quantities. However, as always, certain versions, especially proof and error coins, stand out as rare and valuable finds. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, with their mirror-like fields and frosted designs, are especially admired by collectors. Some Bombay hook quarters also feature interesting minting errors, such as doubled dies, die chips, or partial strikes, which greatly increase their worth. Collectors value these coins not just for their errors or rarity, but for the sheer beauty of the design and what it represents. The Bombay hook quarter stands as one of the most tranquil and detailed coins in the America the Beautiful series, admired for its fine craftsmanship. Every element, from the wings of the birds to the calm water beneath them, tells a story of harmony between man and nature. Many collectors describe this coin as a breath of fresh air, a design that seems to slow time and invite you to simply look and appreciate. In pristine condition, this quarter shines with a reflective brilliance that enhances the lifelike detail of the birds and the water. Even in circulation, the Bombay hook design remains striking, with its calm, natural imagery standing out from other quarters. For Delaware, this coin is a proud symbol, a tribute to the state's deep connection to the natural world and its ongoing efforts to preserve it. It also represents the quiet strength of America's wildlife refuges, places where the land, water, and sky come together in perfect balance. This coin reminds us that not all stories of America are about cities or battles. Some are written in the silence of nature and the call of distant birds. Collectors and nature lovers alike find meaning in this quarter, seeing it as a miniature reminder of the world's delicate beauty. The Bombay hook quarter is not just collectible, it's poetic, a symbol of peace, life, and preservation. It's one of those rare coins that transcends its face value and becomes a piece of living art. And while millions were made, only the rarest, most flawless examples of the 2015 United States of America Washington State $quarter Bombay hook have been known to reach an incredible value of $50,000. If you think you might have one of these special coins, comment below so our channel can help you discover its true worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment about your coins, and like this video to support our growing community of coin enthusiasts and history lovers. The United States of America Washington State $quarter Bombay hook 2015 is a masterpiece of modern coinage, a small piece of metal that captures the serene beauty and quiet magic of Delaware's most treasured wildlife refuge. This coin isn't just currency, it's a window into nature, art, and American heritage. Released in 2015, this quarter became the 29th coin in the America the Beautiful Quarters program. It honors the Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge, one of the most breathtaking and ecologically rich sites in the United States. Located along the Delaware Bay, Bombay Hook is a haven for migratory birds and countless other species. The 2015 quarter pays tribute to this natural wonder with a design that feels almost alive, tranquil yet full of movement and grace. The reverse side of the coin was designed by Joel Iskowitz and sculpted by Phoebe Hemphill, two of the U.S. Mint's most talented artists. Together, they created a design that captures the peaceful essence of this unique landscape. At the center of the design, two elegant herons, a great blue heron and a snowy egret, stand gracefully in the shallow waters of the refuge. The stillness of their reflection and the rippling water around them create a breathtaking sense of calm. Behind them stretches the endless expanse of marshlands and distant trees, reminding viewers of the vast and untouched beauty of the Bombay Hook wetlands. The details are stunning. Every feather, ripple, and blade of grass is carved with precision, making this coin one of the most artistic issues of the entire America the Beautiful series. Above the scene, the words Bombay Hook are inscribed proudly, along with Delaware, 2015, and E Pluribus Unum, connecting the natural serenity of the design to the national identity of the United States. The obverse of the coin features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932, symbolizing strength and leadership throughout American history. This pairing of Washington's resolute face and the peaceful wildlife scene creates a perfect balance between human achievement and natural wonder. When the Bombay hook quarter was first released, it instantly became a favorite among collectors for its graceful composition and realistic depiction of wildlife. It tells a story not of war or industry, but of stillness. A reminder of how precious America's natural lands truly are. The Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge itself covers more than 15,000 acres of marshland and tidal flats. It's a sanctuary for countless birds, including egrets, geese, herons, and sandpipers. This coin serves as both a tribute and a call to preserve these natural spaces for future generations. Minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, the 2015 Bombay hook quarter was struck in large quantities. However, as always, certain versions, especially proof and error coins, stand out as rare and valuable finds. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, with their mirror-like fields and frosted designs, are especially admired by collectors. Some Bombay hook quarters also feature interesting minting errors, such as double dies, die chips, or partial strikes, which greatly increase their worth. Collectors value these coins not just for their errors or rarity, but for the sheer beauty of the design and what it represents. The Bombay hook quarter stands as one of the most tranquil and detailed coins in the America the Beautiful series, admired for its fine craftsmanship. Every element, from the wings of the birds to the calm water beneath them, tells a story of harmony between man and nature. Many collectors describe this coin as a breath of fresh air, a design that seems to slow time and invite you to simply look and appreciate. In pristine condition, this quarter shines with a reflective brilliance that enhances the lifelike detail of the birds and the water. Even in circulation, the Bombay hook design remains striking, with its calm, natural imagery standing out from other quarters. For Delaware, this coin is a proud symbol, a tribute to the state's deep connection to the natural world and its ongoing efforts to preserve it. It also represents the quiet strength of America's wildlife refuges, places where the land, water, and sky come together in perfect balance. This coin reminds us that not all stories of America are about cities or battles. Some are written in the silence of nature and the call of distant birds. Collectors and nature lovers alike find meaning in this quarter, seeing it as a miniature reminder of the world's delicate beauty. The Bombay hook quarter is not just collectible, it's poetic, a symbol of peace, life, and preservation. It's one of those rare coins that transcends its face value and becomes a piece of living art. And while millions were made, only the rarest, most flawless examples of the 2015 United States of America Washington State $quarter Bombay hook have been known to reach an incredible value of $50,000. If you think you might have one of these special coins, comment below so our channel can help you discover its true worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment about your coins, and like this video to support our growing community of coin enthusiasts and history lovers.